Welcome to Wednesdays with Wayne. I'm here with Andy Mulder, Mulder Outdoors, and you've invited us back to this project that you and Dana worked on. This is one of your pet projects, I believe,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And we're talking 3 to 4 years ago.
yep.
Construction of the project took well over a year.
It took almost exactly 8 months. Yeah,
Okay. It's amazing now to revisit. And I think Dana behind the camera will also agree to come back and see how your work has grown and how things have filled in, and also some of the challenges you face today maintaining it.
yeah,
So let's start here with the front is looking fantastic. Dana, the design is really well done. You see these spots of the going bananas yellow daylilies in there, the stackies, viburnum, a lot of nice groupings. The stonework looks very natural with the house. Any kind of comments on how you feel the front is today?
I think it's the way watching it fill in has been the coolest thing, and then the way it was designed. There's always something blooming, and so you can come here month after month through the summer, and there's something else that piques your interest, and
Yeah.
that's probably one of my favorite parts about this landscape design is and planting design is the seasonal interest. It just always is changing.
Absolutely. Some kudos to the designer behind the camera. The stonework is also very natural and magnificent. Let's take a quick walk up the driveway and we're going to talk a little bit about the pavers. Andy, I think it's kind of unique. You've got the asphalt and the paver combination here. What kind of challenges do you face with this? I mean, has it been pretty easy maintenance?
Yeah, this we chose a paver that was made for this kind of application. This is Unilock Town Hall, and very low maintenance. Maybe another 5-10 years, maybe we would have to do something to it ceiling wise, but other than that, it's been very low maintenance, and that's why we chose it for this application.
I noticed with the filler as well, you can't even get weeds in it, can you?
No, yeah, no. This is a resin-based sand that we put in this, and
Excellent.
it's held up really, really well, and it really ties the two garages. It brings it all together.
It does. You often don't times, I don't think you think about combining asphalt with pavers,
Yeah.
but it gives it a great look. Let's go by part of the outdoor entertaining area. This pool area is fantastic. You've got that beautiful water feature in the background. I believe these have to do with water and fire or just fire?
Just fire, yeah.
Just fire.
Yeah.
So we can get fire and water. Beautiful interest here in the background. Dana's choices here were a lot of panicle hydrangeas, so the interest is now going to peak at summertime when this area is used the most. So I'm loving the combination here. It's clean looking. Dana, remember the type of hydrangeas, panicle hydrangeas in the background?
I think a lot of them are firelight.
Okay, so we're getting a tinge of that red in it, a
Yep.
little bit of pink in combination with the purple and yellow. Again, a very clean look. You got a little bit of an annual area here as well, and that is just to give us some extra color in this area. And again, this absolutely beautiful outdoor retaining area. Your pavers here again look like they're again on the low maintenance side.
Yeah, it's all. This is Unilock Bristol Valley, so it's has Endure color on it, and then easy clean, stain resistance, and so this should be a really low maintenance space for a long time. So.
And for probably 3-4 years old, it's looking fantastic.
Yeah.
I think, Andy, this is one of my favorite parts of this entire job, this extremely long stream. I love the sound. It's very relaxing. Tell me something about this. You're pumping a lot of water, aren't you?
Yeah, it gets pumped from one of the ponds over here, and I don't know exactly how many gallons per minute come through here, but it is a beautiful waterfall all the way down to the pond, which we'll see in a little bit.
Yeah, let's take a walk down here. And this is part of the Sandy Pines Golf Course, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
And so this was a project you coordinated along with the golf course?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know there's a lot of stonework because you were working with their pond?
Yeah, the pond, well, this used to be a forest. You couldn't see the golf
Okay.
course before. And so they ended up clearing the forest and then extending the pond closer this way. And then that resulted in needing a 1,500-ton boulder wall. So
Yeah, that is amazing. The amount of stone here is pretty crazy. And what I love about this is then as you guys design this, then you're kind of naturalizing things. You're sharing the view with hundreds, thousands of golfers.
Yep.
Most of the view of this stream is coming from the golf course,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
enjoyed by the golfers, and that's why they wanted to do this grand wall. Is it's just a showpiece for the golf
Yeah.
course for sure.
Let's go back to maintenance a little bit. I know that you guys just put in quite a few plants in replacements.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a yearly thing.
Yeah, it's a landscape this size. There's always things that we're finding are working or not working. Every spring, after you get the spring growth, we're walking through, deciding what didn't make it through the winter,
Sure.
and then making changes based on what we see has been successful. And
Sure.
sometimes there's things that have been successful, and all of a sudden they're not. And
Right.
it's a very interesting site. As far as watering goes, it's you know, you got to keep the grass looking good and then not overwater, but it's just there's always something that we're tweaking or adjusting to make sure it's looking perfect.
I think you made some great points, and I think Dana would agree too that, you know, in a landscape like this, you're trying to keep the grass green, you're trying to keep everything watered, but the plant material, a lot of which is sustainable, doesn't take that amount of moisture.
Correct.
And I think the public thinks many times when they plant plants, it's permanent.
Right.
And I think we can all three agree that things die,
Yeah.
things change, things grow, things don't perform the way they're supposed to.
Yeah.
We certainly want most of our landscape to be very sustainable and not to have to replace it. But there's always that small percentage that we're going to have to do some tweaking.
Yeah.
And this is quite a testament to that.
Yeah. It's every year it's something different that we're making some changes on and seeing what doesn't like a certain area. And it may work great over here, but over here it's not because it's way lower. And it's just it's always evolving, and there's always something to do here. So.
And sometimes there's not an explanation why the plant didn't
Man,
didn't
if I had the
right
right reason for some of these things, it just doesn't. You don't know sometimes.
As we were walking the landscape, I think Dana behind the camera, one of her favorite areas was over here. Actually, Andy, I think it's part of yours too.
Yeah.
And you guys like this because of the sustainability aspects. And there's some Heliopsis, some Stackies, there's some Spigilla, there's some Amsonia in through there. It's really a beautiful area, very natural and pretty sustainable. Everything is working well, I think, with the rocks and the water. And what I love about this, your entire design is very interactive. You can go down to the water. It's like you're really a part of this entire landscape. You're immersed in not only the beautiful plant material, but just the way you've designed it, the way you can walk through it, and so forth. Any final comments that you have?
No, I mean, we had a lot of great people that helped us on this, especially to make this waterfall happen.
Yeah.
It takes a huge team to make something
Yes.
like this happen. And
Absolutely.
now to see it, like, this was such a big hill here, and to make it look natural now, and the rocks just poke through a little bit here and there, it's very, it just looks like it's been here for 100 years, and that's the coolest part about this whole place.
Yeah, and it will continue to evolve and change and be maintenance,
That's
you
right.
know, and you're going to be filling it in, and it's just going to continue to get more and more beautiful. So I really appreciate you sharing this with us and the homeowners sharing this with us and allowing us to show everyone the creativity and just how gorgeous this is.
Yeah,
so I want to thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining Wednesdays with Wayne, sponsored by Niemeyer's Landscape Supply. And remember, beautiful landscapes start here.